I'm Jay. I play bass, I sing, and I do live electronics for Ghetto Empire. I think like the initial start point, I guess, I don't know, I was always surrounded by my brother. He played piano from a young age, but I didn't really get into it until he started playing guitar. And basically, they needed a bassist. No one knew how to play bass, so I kind of got drawn to it about year 6. Because my brother's a lot older than me, so I started playing bass, and then basically joined his band because they needed someone, and then not looked back. Basically, I got involved when Kyle showed me the initial kind of concept. I remember going around and basically fucking looking at the pencil sketches like way early on. When Kat came around and were like, you know, played the whole idea to me, I just wanted to be a part of it straight up. I get involved. Most humbling experience is without a doubt playing. We got to support the algorithm at FECLA. That was like, you know, I've liked those guys for like a couple of years prior when I first heard their song. The vocalist in my old band showed me Trojans, and then I was hooked on the whole electronic influence metal thing. You know, it was a big influence, like prior Enter Shikari, and then kind of the algorithm to our sound. And then we were midway through recording that album, and I just opened an email from FECLA, basically like, do you want to support the algorithm? Had a little fangirl moment, and like, you know, professionally responded. Okay, so like, you know, like when you're growing up, I guess like my dream was, you know, the whole rock stars thing, like up in the world touring, you know, thousands of crazy fans. But I mean, as I grow older, I guess like really I just want to travel, experience shit, and like just gig, not necessarily gig, just like see the world. That's like the goal.
Alright, well, I'm Sean. I'm the drummer of Ghetto Empire, also the co-music writer. Essentially what we do in our band is our core of the project is metal, and then we experiment by crossing it over with multiple forms of electronic music. So like, with each song I write, I take a different approach. So you know, I've done crossed over with themes like hip-hop, drum and bass, psytrance, hard style, and one of my favourites is the 80s theme. That was pretty fun, like proper like prog rock inspired kind of stuff. So that's what we do in a nutshell, pretty much. Well, it's kind of a long story. Like, it's one of those things, like, when you start out doing anything as a kid, you don't take it seriously, and then after a while you do. But I'd say the thing that took me on the right route was I did music therapy at school because I'm essentially fucked up. And yeah, it was good fun. I think that's where I learned to express myself through music. And then as I progressed through school and college, my writing abilities, my drumming just gradually got better. And I think what really did it for me, where I made the decision that I wanted to be a musician, was actually in a big band at college, and like I just played Michael Jackson in front of all these people, and I got a rush off it, you know, the whole adrenaline thing, and I think that's kind of what got me hooked on it. And from then on, I was solidly stuck in music. It's not a bad thing at all. It's not a good thing either. I'm fucking broke, but you know. Well, I think what's happened definitely is that Kyle has seen something that is deemed original. He sees that we're, you know, worthwhile people participating in, you know, going on a business adventure with, like, or whatever. I mean, we're reliable, we get shit done pretty quickly, actually. Released an EP last year, and we're going to release an album this year, each coming out with a music video promo shoot and all that. And I think we've just set up a legitimate opportunity, really, and I think that's why we're part of the crew, really. This is a really strange experience. It's actually, funnily enough, right here at the Hatchet, where we're chilling right now, where one of these events happens. Now, what goes on exactly is when the circumstances are just right, you can get sucked into your own music. I mean that literally. Like, you know, I had 2 pints that evening. You know, it has nothing to do with drugs or anything like that. It's like you get so in the zone. And it's just like, you know, the conditions have to be perfect. You know, it's hard to get in the zone when you have a bass drum that doesn't respond properly or whatever. And it's just like you just kind of disappear out of the room, and that's just something that you just can't really explain to anybody who hasn't been there. But yeah, it is absolutely incredible, and I think it's just that occasional hole-in-one that kind of keeps me coming back. So yeah, that's probably the most weirdest thing I've ever encountered. Oh, if dreams can come true, that's a big question. But I think my overall goal is pretty much I'm heading in the same direction already. My goal is to create a big, wide, versatile metal project. And it comes back to what I said earlier, how we aim to cross metal with all these different genres. Now, I'm sure that you're all familiar with hearing a band where like each song sounds the same or has a different theme. And we want to cater to people who want to show up at a gig or listen to an album that has such a wide diversity in feel and sound. And that's our goal. So far we are achieving it. Now, if we're talking about dreams, well, that's a long shot, but dreams are ultimately, you know, making money off what I do. Because like currently, I just work like a full-time job, like everyone else here who's not at uni, just to like, you know, pay my bills and stuff. And like the day I can pay my rent doing what I love doing will be my ultimate goal.